Good
Yeah,
morning.
it's Bruno.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good mo-
Bruno with Will van Delft in Spain.
What?
Yes. Uh,
Yes, I'm
Bruno.
ready.
Speak your name very right. Bruno Skibbild.
Bruno Skibbild, yeah.
Skibbild.
That's
Yeah.
very, yeah.
I'm sorry. My Danish is not so perfect.
No, but it's quite good.
The reason
It's
that
quite
we
good.
the reason that we inviting you this morning is a brand new single hit, "A World Tomorrow."
Yes, yes,
It's a beautiful song.
yes. A world tomorrow. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. Tell
It's
us, tell us about more about this single, "A World Tomorrow."
yeah. Well, it's actually it's a song I wrote when I was 16,
Yeah.
and now I'm 49.
Mm.
I was playing in a band when I was 16 in Denmark, and we wrote our own songs. And well, at that time we wrote our lyrics in Danish. And then 3 years ago, I started working on the song again and writing it in English.
Yeah.
And found a band who could help me put it all together. And then I released the song now, and it's played very well around
Yeah.
radio stations and at your place too. So
Yeah.
that's great.
Your music has a very special style.
Yeah, yeah. It's well, it's when I was 16, I listened a lot to Bruce Springsteen and Kiss. So it's kind of well, that was the inspiration. But when I sing and I play, it turns out different. So it's my own style, and that's I think how you
Yeah.
should do it.
I saw this morning on your website you do also play a Bruce Springsteen show, or not?
That's true. That's true. I have a good friend who is a PhD in literature, and Neil Ashley Conrad, and we do Springsteen shows where he's talking about lyrics and Springsteen history, and then I sing a couple of songs,
Yeah.
talk about it as well, and yeah, Springsteen is a very. I'm a very big fan of Springsteen, his storytelling and so on.
Yeah.
So,
What is also special on the music of Bruce Springsteen for you?
For me, it's actually the feeling, and the feeling that he is when he's honest, and he's telling a story about ordinary people.
Yeah.
He's telling a story about the working man, the people who get divorced, people who there's a little bit country style in it, but he's telling the story about ordinary people, and he has something to say, and yeah,
But you
a lot of things to learn, I guess.
but you wrote the text of the song "A World Tomorrow." You are 16. You are now 49. Is a lot of more years further. What are the inspiration in that time? Do you are 16 to write that song?
When I was 16, the inspiration was I wanted to do a protest song. I wanted to do protest against politics and system and so on. And now when I changed it, I have, well, many years of life experience.
Yeah.
So I started with a feeling of pain and hope. And then I got that feeling in my stomach, and then I wrote the lyrics. The chorus, "A world today, a world tomorrow," is almost the same as it was at that time, but the verse the lyrics are a bit different.
Yeah.
There's good and bad, and there's up and down in life, and that's what the song is about.
Yeah.
And very deep, and yeah.
Is it also many people that you see now another world than you are 16?
Oh, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. Well, I've life experience, and I've met many people since I was 16. You just see a lot more in the world, and well, in the neighborhood. Um, so you get just more
Yeah.
experience than when you're 16. The feelings are
Yeah.
the same, can be the same, that you want to change something or you want to tell a story that might change something. But when you're 49, I think it just comes from a different place
Yeah. It,
inside.
yeah. Is that correct that I have seen on your website you wrote a book for Father in a Hurry?
Yeah, father in yes, in pain, you could say, father in pain, and that's about a life story that I have experienced that was very painful
Yeah.
about my kids,
Yeah.
and that's actually I published the book 2 years ago. Again, trying to change a system, trying to open eyes to see how it could be done
Yeah.
in another way. And then now, actually, in the songs, I don't sing directly about that story, but I take some feelings from back then to to
Yeah.
to write about.
Yeah. What is your meaning about the music for you? You make music, you write songs. What is music for you?
Music is it's something deep inside,
Yeah.
and it's something about it's creating. I start with lyrics, and I start to make to compose,
Hmm.
and then to take it to the band and say, how can we put this together? And it all has to be in that express that feeling, and it's like building a house, I guess,
Yeah.
for every song,
Yeah.
and then just send it out to the world and say, hey, you want to listen to my song?
Yeah.
And of course get feedback. But actually, when I wrote it and sent it out, it's finished,
Yeah.
and people can say, hey, we like it or we don't.
Another question. What is now the favorite music style in Denmark on this moment? Music from outside Denmark or from inside Denmark?
At this moment, I think it's mostly music from outside Denmark.
Yeah.
In the popular stations. A lot of the local stations, they play music from Danish artists and independent artists like myself. But, the main pop stations is probably most
Yeah.
likely international songs from USA,
Yeah.
mostly.
Yeah.
And that's why when you sing in English, like I do now, I sing in Danish as well, but when you sing in English, it's the whole world. I mean, if it's in Danish, nobody understands what you're singing, and that's just something I have found
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Sometimes I speak a lot of people from Denmark here in Spain, they're coming from for holiday for vacation here in Spain,
Yeah.
and then and I speak with the people from Norway or from Denmark. What are more plans for you this year?
Well, I have this Saturday we just passed. I recorded a new single called "Long Walk."
Hmm.
And that is going to be released in October.
Hmm.
So I'm looking very much forward to that. And after that, I talked to the band and the studio that I would like to, in the future, whenever I get funding and sponsors enough, then I will do a full album.
Okay, we're gonna play a word tomorrow. For the listeners, they can when they will more information about you is a beautiful website www.Bruno Skibbild. Yeah, is that all right? Skibbild.
Yeah, it's true.
Solo DK. .dk.
Yes.
Is that the right address? Or you correct me?
Yes, that should be the right address.
Is that address?
Otherwise, find me on Facebook or Twitter.
Yeah, you can also find on the social media.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to play the song A Word Tomorrow. On the first place, I go to thank you for this conversation on this Wednesday morning. And a final word from you to all the listeners, and I go play the song.
Yeah, well, many thanks for calling and inviting me to your show. I'm very proud of that. And to the listeners, have a very good day, and I really hope for, in these difficult times all around the world, I hope that my song, A World Tomorrow, can give some happiness in the future.
I wish you a nice day, and thanks again. Thank you.
Thank you very much.